microchip, just say for if it's not. Somebody's looking for their, I mean, me as an owner, I would be calling anyways. But if not, they're sitting there for 3 days and people are, you know, I was just thinking.
Ideally, yes, you're correct. I mean, we should try to get out as soon as possible. So the microchip would call right away to see what's going on with those.
It's just one more thing to do, but it would, I think, alleviate, you know, maybe the dog, they could come and get it before those 3 days are up then if they see it on your Facebook page or something.
It's we only have like 10 applications in there. I think right now we're at about 8.
Oh, there's 8 in there now?
So ideally we want to get it in and out as quick as possible.
Just a suggestion, try to, you know, I don't know if you want to just take a picture and get it on, say, you know, this dog was picked up. Because I know you have to keep them in there for those 3 days, but that's a suggestion.
Okay.
I just got one question regarding the Watson Engineering, and I don't know if Jerry or George can answer this. By giving them an extension on the abatement, how much money are we talking about for a year? Do you guys know that by any chance?
I mean, let me clarify, we already gave them the abatement for 8 years, right? But it was on the condition that that development will be done in 2 years.
So if we approve 8 years again, it just starts over. Restart or no?
No, I think it just continues on the path. We just said that they had to have this done within the 2 years, which
So we're
they
giving
have.
them a
Extension of the
pass on
provision.
2
Oh,
years
okay, that's it.
provision and
Okay,
say,
okay.
what are we gonna
Because
say?
for some reason I thought it was
Revisit
more
this
than
in
2
another
years, but I
year.
thought it was- Okay,
Just
yeah.
So they'll have 6 years remaining.
Right, because that's right, George. I mean, they're giving
They
them
didn't meet the
pass on
parameter of the,
right.
Okay.
Because they violated a provision of the, where they're giving us, we're giving them an extension on when to have this done by now. So, which is next year.
Mr. Chairman?
1 year, right?
Yes.
One of the other issues with that particular site, and I'll defer some of this to Laura, maybe she can explain it a little better. There was a grant in place that they had a hard time securing with MDOT, I believe it was. Is that correct, Laura? The Pennsylvania Service Drive was going to be resurfaced as part of a grant. That was also part of the delay of getting that. That eventually went away, and so now the question is that a service drive or is that a driveway? Because here's the difference. If it has to be resurfaced to the specs of a service drive, it's going to be extremely expensive to serve one organization. What we've reached out to MDOT, well, I don't know if we have officially, have we?
Yeah.
We have, okay. We were going to assist them in trying to convince MDOT to vacate the drive and call it what it really is, a driveway. And then, well, they would come back to the planning commission or to the planning department for approval for that to be resurfaced as a driveway that feeds one building. I don't know why it's a service drive, because it really services zero. There's one building back there and that's it. But that was also part of the process that was kind of hanging things up.
Councilman Zura?
Can we clarify exactly what we're extending then? Because I'm hearing 1 year, I'm hearing 2 years. It was supposed to be done by March 1st.
Of 2018.
To have everything
We're
done.
keeping the 8-year plan and 8-year plan, but we're extending the March 1st date until April 1st. They're not going to be done by April
No,
1st.
we're extending this for a year.
I mean, for next year.
Next year, right?
Were they going to be done?
That's what I have had conversation with.
I think
So-
breaking ground was
I
not
don't
the
see that in
parameter,
the
but
motion of what we're doing. It says
Yeah.
extending. I think we should specifically
Sure.
state what we're talking about.
Yeah.
I agree, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah, I
We
think
should be
it's,
specific
yeah,
about
because
it.
it's very ambiguous the way it reads right now, so we can make sure we tighten the language up so we will protect ourselves as well in this, so.
And make sure they understand clearly what they're being held to, what expectations.
And you know, I guess my understanding is, you know, this is something that they want an extension on because based upon them not complying with it, it could be revoked due to that, due to that provision, because they violated it, right?
I think if we
So,
voted no,
it would be
immediately
violation,
expire.
yeah.
It's
Right.
6
So
years
that's why I
Right.
think they're looking for this, because they don't want to have it revoked, so they want an extension on
But
the
your
time.
question was a good one.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have to wait until after it
Right,
expired
exactly.
to
They should have
bring
came
it before
earlier.
council.
Right. I agree. Is there any other questions? Yes.
Yes, sir. I apologize for going backwards. I just need to, I'd like to bring up a safety issue that we may have overlooked.
Okay.
If you're considering changing the canister drive to Goddard and Pardee, that may still be a construction zone at that time.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
something that you may want to think about.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good point. However, the intersection's still not on our approved list of intersections, so. We have the list, right?
Pardee is approved, it's just we can't approve a county street.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, and typically they work the north and south artery of Part E.
Yeah.
So while I understand, I think we'll be okay by allowing them
But
there.
they use Purdy.
So use party instead of just,
Goddard.
yeah.
Yeah, just don't use Goddard.
Yeah, that's a little tricky there.
The guy was a little upset when I told him that we can't approve the Ricker Road, so.
I don't remember.
I don't think he's ever
anybody
petitioned
doing
us
it.
before, so.
No, they,
He
he says they've been doing it every year,
I
20 years,
wanna
even
just-
in 2011, they've been doing it for a long time.
They've been doing it the wrong way then.
Well, Mr. Chairman, it isn't uncommon that we see them out and we have to send the police department to move them along.
Yeah. All right, is there anything else? All right, thank you, everyone.